Hey, welcome back to Florida Stacker on YouTube. So spot price is up. So I'm doing a little bit of collecting and still some stacking. I'm going to show you today a coin that I recently picked up. This one here, the Fancy. This the fifth from the Black Flag series. And also talk about some silver I've been stacking over the last 30 days as spot prices come up. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Florida Stacker back with you. So I got this coin here from APMEX. APMEX is a sponsor of this channel. Thank you, APMEX, for sending this coin to me. So this is the 2023 Tuvalu 1 ounce silver Black Flag, the Fancy. This is going to be the fifth coin in the series. It's a pretty popular series over the last 5 years, honestly, watching videos here in the community. You can see it's got Queen Elizabeth's years of reign, 1952 to 2022, just below her image here on the obverse of the coin. So the denomination is there, as well as the weight, which is 1 ounce. Obviously, this is a 4/9 fine silver coin. When you flip it over to the reverse, you can see this is the ship name Fancy. This one was pirated, or captained, I should say, by pirate Henry Every. If you look close, you can see some jewels out on the deck, but the thing that really jumps out to me, other than the ships themselves and the men on board, is the skull that is in the background. You can see the skull on the horizon. Yeah, beautiful sails, really nicely done. The sea looks a little rough. Once more, 4/9 fine silver in a capsule, a little bit higher premium. This is a coin for collecting. It's a modern day silver coin for collecting. Not a coin that you want to get into for stacking, because you're going to pay, $8, $9, $10 over spot when you buy it brand new. You might be able to get them a little cheaper secondary market off eBay or something like that. But when it comes to me, when spot price is up like it is today, I like to do a little collecting and add to my modern day collectible silver coin series. You can see I've got quite a few of them here. Most of these I've picked up from APMEX. And if you're interested in grabbing one from APMEX yourself, I do have a link down below in the video description section. If you do make a purchase from APMEX, a little kickback does come my way, full disclosure. So thank you all. But these are some of the beautiful coins that I have picked up, usually 1 or 2 per month from APMEX. And I like the capsuled Perth Mint coins the most. All right, so when it comes to collecting, obviously onesies and twosies here and there for me, that's my flavor. But when it comes to stacking, I like to go a little bit harder at it. And prices were lower over the last couple of months than they are now. And during that time, I was really stacking up the Canadian silver maple leafs. So let's put these nice capsule coins down on the table. Let me show you some silver Canadian maple leafs and talk to you, especially for new stackers out there, why you might want to consider these. So silver Canadian maple leafs, probably the second most recognized silver coin, definitely here in North America, behind the American Silver Eagle. I do love the American Silver Eagle, don't get me wrong. If you can get Silver Eagles at a low premium, sometimes you can get them at wholesale pricing at your local coin shop. It depends. Like right now is actually a pretty good time to try to pick up Silver Eagles at a lower premium because spot prices come up pretty high, which means buying demand is down a little bit. Stackers are kind of waiting to see what's going on. I can tell you that because I sell silver and gold myself. If you're interested in buying, send an email to thefloridastacker@gmail.com. And sales over the last 2 weeks have been way down because spot price ran up so high. So let's talk about the maple leaf and some advantages then over the American Eagle. If now is a good time to buy the Eagle, well, it's because the premium is cheaper, usually $1, $1.50, sometimes $2 cheaper than the American Silver Eagle. So when you think about it, you're able to save $20, $40, $50 when buying a whole roll of silver when you go with the maple leafs. Okay, one thing to know though, there are 25 Canadian silver maple leafs in this roll. Not 20 like the American Silver Eagle, so 5 more ounces of silver. So yeah, buying a whole roll is going to be a little more pricey, but look at these coins. They're absolutely beautiful for bullion coins. They are the best looking coins, in my opinion, that don't spot. So when it comes to collecting, you can collect the maple leaf. Some folks actually have viewers on this channel that I sell bullion maple leafs like these two that put them in coin capsules and kind of collect them and stack them at the same time. Those are called collector stackers. And a lot of folks out there collector stack. Okay, that's the words I'm going with. What I mean by that is they're not opposed to buying higher premium silver, like RCM 10-ounce silver bars, Britannia silver bars, Libertads, higher premium silver. Yeah, even some would consider, obviously, American Eagles and these Canadian silver maple leafs as a higher premium option when generic and circulated 90% is out there. And those folks probably wouldn't touch this coin here. We all look at silver a little bit differently, and that's why I like to talk about different aspects of it here on my Gold and Silver Focus YouTube channel, because I don't know where you're coming in today. You could be coming in from Europe, you could be coming in from South America, or here in North America. So I try to cover it all, from where the gold and silver comes from out of the ground, how you can invest in it, how you can stack it as a method of savings, how you can collect it if it's something you enjoy, how you can protect it by holding it in capsules. It's just a great hobby, and it's also a great way to maintain your wealth. So let's talk a little bit more about stacking Canadian silver maple leafs, okay? So when you're stacking, you're really trying to put weight away in silver to hold as a method of holding your wealth, right? So when I'm buying these, that's me, that is, when I'm buying these Canadian silver maple leafs, or even these silver quarters here. Now, these are some nicer looking 90% silver quarters, but that's because I sell them and I'm able to pluck them out of the bag. I buy $100 face value bags of quarters or half dollars, and I pick, 3 or 4 out of the bag each time I do it, and I throw it in my own tubes, and that way I can add some nice 90% to my stack. So silver maple leafs are a way to hold your wealth, right? You want to buy a couple of tubes, about 5 at a time, 10 at a time, a tube, a couple of tubes. When spot price is at a point where you think it's kind of stabilized or maybe at the low, and then you hold that, and then over time you'll see that gold and silver does pay off. It's a great insurance policy. It's a great way to have a tangible physical asset that you have access to, that the bank is not holding, that is not on a computer monitor as a little digit blipping on the screen. So the thing you got to be careful with, though, when you're really getting into stacking, is all the fancy coins that I was showing you on the table there, all those capsuled Perth Mint coins. Those are higher premium collectible modern day silver coins. So you don't want to go too heavy on those, unless, of course, it's a hobby of yours and it's just something you're interested in because you like to have silver. Me personally, running a YouTube channel, that's why I've got a lot of this cool stuff you're looking at right now, because I've collected it over time, 1 or 2 coins per month, and it makes for great background visuals for all of my stacking videos too. So once more, Canadian silver maple leafs are my choice for a coin right now because the premium is a little lower. Demand is down for silver just at this very moment. It fluctuates because spot price ran up, and now I think a lot of folks are kind of waiting to see what happens with spot price coming down. So anyways, thank you, APMEX, for sending me this coin. Once again, it is a beautiful coin. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the coin down below. And remember, maples 2018 or newer are the ones you want. Lower premium, high demand, recognized around the world, and maple leafs are good looking. So if you want to stack a bullion coin that's as beautiful in a lot of ways as a lot of the Perth Mint capsuled coins you see down here below, I think the maple leaf's a good choice. The Britannia is beautiful, but those milk spots, guys, those milk spots, for my long-term stack, the coins that I'm holding for an indefinite period of time, I want really good looking silver. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you're stacking. Let me know what you're collecting if you're doing any of those things. And I'll see you again in the next video.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.